Hello friends, and welcome back to It's Cocktail Time. Friends, today we're going to make a classic cocktail called The Last Word. The Last Word was created probably around 1915, more than 100 years ago, and probably by a guy named Frank Fogarty of the Detroit Athletic Club. Now, why have I never made this for you before? I mean, I've been making classic cocktails for you for quite a while now. I'll tell you why. The reason why I have not is because one of the ingredients is this stuff, Chartreuse. This happens to be green Chartreuse. There's also yellow Chartreuse. I have never had this before, and the reason why is because this bottle costs fucking $50, okay? $50 fucking dollars for this bottle here in America. It's so much money, I couldn't justify it. I have so much liquor in my house from making these videos, and I'm fine with that, but you know, you can get a super good bottle of scotch, bourbon, rye, vodka for, $35, okay? The idea of spending $50 on one bottle of this stuff, I just couldn't justify it. Anyway, my hubby just bought me this as a present for the holidays. So thank you, hubby, very much for this. I'm very excited to have it because now I can make all sorts of drinks that I've been avoiding for the past year and a half. And the last word is one of them. Now, let me just tell you a little bit about Chartreuse before we go further with the cocktail. So, as I said, this is green Chartreuse. There's also yellow Chartreuse. They are slightly different in flavor, but they both contain, you ready for this? Approximately 130 different plants and herbs, the derivatives of those plants and herbs. It's a very, very complex secret recipe. These two types of Chartreuse are only made by Carthusian monks in France. They have been making it since the 1700s from a recipe, a secret recipe handed down only to them. The recipe is dated 1605. So it is very, very premium special stuff. And you can only get it from these Carthusian monks. You can't get Chartreuse anyplace else. So that's why the bottle costs so damn much. Anyway, I'm excited to try this and excited to have this. So let's go ahead and make the classic cocktail called The Last Word. Now, it's actually not very hard. All you do is take equal parts of gin, green Chartreuse, Luxardo maraschino liqueur, and lime juice. Very simple. So we're going to do about 3/4 of an ounce count for each of them. We're going to add this to our shaker with no ice. Not complicated at all, right, folks? Okay. And this. Now we are going to add. It smells very interesting. I think it's because of all the herbs in the green Chartreuse. Okay. We're gonna add our ice. We're gonna shake this up. This is my very first cocktail using Chartreuse. I'm very, very excited about it, folks, really. I've kind of wanted this for a long time, but I just couldn't justify spending that money for one bottle. But as a present, totally good. All right, when we are done shaking, we are going to strain this cocktail into a chilled coupe glass. This drink is garnished with a Luxardo cherry. It almost seems a shame to waste this in a cocktail. I mean, honestly, at this point, I just eat these out of the jar with a spoon. It's like dessert. But we'll do this. All right, we're gonna dump our cherry in there. So good. Damn. Excuse me. All right, and now we're gonna try the last word. Wow, that is good. Well, no wonder why it's a classic cocktail. Boy, that's so good and so interesting. I'm trying to identify what the predominant flavor is, and I just can't. What we've got both the gin and the Chartreuse, which are just full of herbs and botanicals. There's just so much going on in this cocktail. It's so lovely. And you get just the hint of sweetness from the maraschino liqueur, and then the tartness from the lime juice. Wow. There's just so much going on there that it's hard to describe. I have to say this is wonderful. It's really wonderful. I absolutely will order this at the next bar I go to that seems to have a bottle of Chartreuse lying around somewhere. Wow. I'm at a loss to describe it. It's got so much going on. There's just so many herbs, and you can sort of, you can smell a variety of different green, let's say green forest-like odors from the cocktail, and I mean that in a good way. Wow. Well, there's a reason why this cocktail has been around for more than 100 years, folks. I absolutely recommend this. Try it. I think you'll like it. Drink up. Enjoy.